Funding is provided by New York State Senator Catherine M. Young, representing Western New York's 57th District. Funding is provided by Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who have spent a lifetime caring for others, located on 26 Cass Street in Westfield, New York. Dave Cass and Rick Newell provide funding on behalf of the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant at the Docks, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville. From the Chuck Kelsey Television Studio of Access Channel 5 in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Join us live Saturday mornings between 9 and 10 a.m. in Fredonia, Mayville, and Silver Creek. Call in and share a thought or wish someone a happy birthday with Chautauqua County's only on-air senior program. Reed continues in 2010 with another year of interesting guests expressing their viewpoints and informing the community on a variety of subjects. And now, here's Reed Powers.
And good morning. What a lovely day in Chautauqua County. Oh, wow, a little bit of rain, just enough to keep the flowers coming up. Oh, I love it. And the leeks. I'm going to eat leeks one of these days. We're going to have shortly. We're going to have the best senator I've ever seen before or heard of. We're going to have Kathy Young coming over here in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to eat some leeks with her. I'll bet she'll even eat one herself. She's an old country girl too, you know. We have a great show prepared for you. We got Katie Smith, who, well, no, she's not with the Office of Aging anymore. Sorry about that. She is now in a brand new role and doing a fantastic job over in Westfield, running the YWCA. And we're going to talk about we'll talk about seniors in general and the Office of Aging. And we can also talk about the YWCA, which is a national and international movement, really, and there's a lot of things to know about this. And I'll tell you, Katie's just fun to talk to anyway, so we'll have a lot of fun with her. I want to say that the news, as you're watching TV, I usually do a little national news, there is none, unless you're interested in the capers of the Hollywood crowd who are dancing around in each other's beds and then suing each other. It's all craziness, and I could care less, you know, who is sleeping with whom in Hollywood. It doesn't matter to me, and I am not going to spend hours of television time watching it. This is craziness. I am interested in the worldwide affairs, especially the wars that are devastating this country in terms of finances, trillion-dollar wars every year in Iraq. And they say, yeah, it's only 200 or 300 billion. That's baloney for the folks back home, my friends. It's costing us trillions, and it's killing and maiming and wounding and harming and hurting the flower of our youth. It's just awful. And you don't see anything on TV about it because they want to keep it kind of undercover, out of the picture, because so many people are making so much money on this war. You know, the arms manufacturers, they're making piles of dough, billions and billions of dollars, and they don't want it to stop. And that's why it keeps going on. President after president, I'm at now. Outrageous. But there's nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. We're just part of the mechanism. We provide the money. I know we don't, as a matter of fact. They're borrowing the money now. They've run through all our money. And they wiped out the $8 trillion in Social Security. Wiped it out, yeah. We have an IOU there. You know what the IOU of Congress is worth? They're a bunch of corrupt sons of guns. They're stealing from everybody. A lot of them. I won't say all of them, but you know, look at the money they're making over there in Congress. The arms manufacturers are paying them well. The health industry's paid them well. That's why you're paying crazy prices for your drugs. Why you still don't have a national health care program like everybody in the world has. Madness, utter madness. Congress, well, I keep getting, well, the fact is they didn't give seniors a cost of living rise, of course. That's outrageous. Oh, there's no cost of living increase. Baloney! Go down there and pay $2 for a tomato and you'll find out what I'm talking about. Taxes going ape. Everywhere, the taxes are going ape. The cost of everything is rising rapidly. They say, well, there's more people spending more money today. Well, yeah, sure, they are, because they're giving you smaller cans of tuna and higher prices. That's why people are spending more money. They're not getting more. Nonsense. They should be replaced, all of them. New York State is in a total fiasco disaster right now, too. We'll have Kathy Young on next couple of weeks to tell us about that. And we'll also have our Bill Parman on down the road. We can talk to them, and you can call them. This isn't a live program, you know. It's on the air, all over the North County, much of it. And you can call in anytime you want on Saturday morning from 9 to 10. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in China. Make a long-distance call. And away you come. And the number, incidentally, is 753. That's Mayville. Jack. Like jack your phone in. Jack Robinson. Jack in the box. Jack, there are other Jacks. I guess I say jackass. That's an actual name of a mule-like animal. You know, it's a crossbreed between a mule and a horse. All right, whatever. Here we go. I want to thank certain people out there in this world. I had a wonderful dinner at the Lakeview restaurant. That's the restaurant in Mayville down at the foot of the hill, across from the museum. And they have a salad bar there that kills. I counted over almost 25 different things to go in your salad. Can't believe it. Black olives, cheese, hot peppers, all kinds of dressings, and bacon, real bacon. And, you know, the crotons and the tomatoes and the onions and the lettuce and the this and that and the other thing. I can't believe that salad bar. You will not find a nice big salad bar like that anywhere in Chautauqua County. And it's free with all with your dinner. You can order a fish fry. They have a great fish fry that overlaps your plate. Unbelievable. Try the Lakeview, and if you call in, you'll get $5 off at the Lakeview. Just send me a stamped envelope, and I'll send it your way. I'll send a couple of them today. I'm feeling generous. All right, and I do want to thank CJ's. They make the best pizza in the world. It's in Westfield. CJ's. These are not total endorsements. They're just mentions. They're what we call a mensch. CJ's they make their own pizza dough every morning, and it's just wonderful stuff, I'm telling you. And if you're real good and you go and beg on bended knee, they'll sell you some of theirs. But they don't like to. But I make pretzels out of them. Oh, those big, soft, salty pretzels. You boil them first, just like a bagel. You know that? Yeah, and they're so good. You make them in a few minutes in your oven, and you boil them first. I said, you put them together in minutes. As long as you have the pizza dough, you just roll it out a little bit and stretch it and bring it out and take them and twist them twice and flop them down and stick them together. You got a pretzel, it'll never die. Put a little, I lay butter on mine and then a little kosher salt. You know, they're covered with salt. Oh, enough of that. Ed LeBaron in Westfield. I just want to say congratulations and hi. They've just got some new equipment over there. He's in charge of all the roads and everything, and that's a big job. Plus other things. He kind of oversees a whole lot over there. And he is very, very responsive. If you're in Westfield and you need some work done out front of your house, or something's wrong with your, whatever it is, you call Ed and he will be there. He runs over there immediately. He brings his crew over and they do it. They fix it. No such thing as an unfilled pothole in Westfield once it's reported and crabbed about. Ed LeBaron, you are doing a wonderful job in Westfield, and so is your whole crew. I remember they a tree knocked down the telephone pole outside of my house, and they had the tree gone. It was 25 feet in diameter. So I swear it was big anyway, and it went all the way across the street and way over to the yard over next door from my yard. And they had that gone in a wink. It was gone in minutes, but it knocked down 5 poles, just each one dragging the next one with them. And that electric department was up in my tree area. There was no tree at that time on the poles all night long. It was a bitter, rainy, cold, windy night, and they were out there all night